Hello, my name is Paul Sinoway. I'm from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Probably the only person in Cheyenne, Wyoming taking any Berklee online class. Today I'm going to be demonstrating to you how to record an acoustic guitar. I have a little bit of experience, not nearly as much as Loudon, and I really need to fill in some of the holes in my gaps, in my knowledge gap. Yes, fill the gaps. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to need to make sure that our signal flow is right. Starting with this input transducer. I've got it set up. It's got a little gold dot there to indicate which direction to record. I've got a balanced XLR cable running into this analog to digital, digital interface, which will convert the voltage variations into, boy, this is hard, the voltage variations into a digital signal that the computer will understand, zeros and ones. So I've already set it up, because this isn't a signal flow thing, this is a lesson in recording guitar. So the levels are fairly set. I've got this in just a single input, this XLR, plugged in right back there. There is an option for a direct in, but we're not using that. So we're just using a mic, making sure that the phantom power is on, the 48 volts. And like I said, I've set the level already right about where it needs to be. And then this USB cable here is plugged into said computer with the digital audio workstation. I've chosen Cool Edit Pro. It's what I used to use a long time ago. I'd like to get Reason or something that's a little more up to date, but we won't get too much into this because I know Loudon's going to be doing this the next week. Suffice it to say, it's got a record function. So, without further ado, this is my guitar, my instrument of choice today. And let me set this up here. Sorry for this video. I had to do this on my iPhone. Now, I got to talk a little bit about mic placement. With an acoustic guitar, you want your microphone fairly close. It's not very loud, so without there being a lot of amplitude, you really need to physically have the microphone close to your instrument. And in this case, the actual sound hole, because this is where the most amplitude on an acoustic guitar is. So I've got it about 4 to 6 inches away, just enough to be able to strum and not actually have your hand hit the microphone or be in the way of the microphone. I like a condenser mic because it is more sensitive, and like I said, this doesn't have a lot of amplitude. So here we go. I'm gonna press record on my digital audio workstation. I do have headphones here to monitor, but let's just pretend I have them on for now because it's not very important. I can hear the guitar. Now, that's a little bit from the Eagle. If we go over to our digital audio workstation, we can see it working here. I can unrecord. And there we have the sound wave, or a depiction of it anyway. I guess I should also mention before I started, to get the correct level, you want to play the loudest sound. So basically, strum your guitar really loud. You notice how these peaks and valleys aren't particularly high. If I were to strum it really hard, it basically gets to the level where it's almost clipping, like 0 dB full scale. But when I play normally, it's just a nice little wave that's medium amplitude. So, this is already getting long. So, in reflection, placement is important. Place it close to your acoustic guitar, not like an electric with an amplifier. And have fun.